Mythic Tyrant's Mythic playthrough, Long Night of Solace Part 2. We are back in the space mission. So, last thing about Part 1. The thing that, if you haven't seen Part 1, by the way, go watch it. Might be a little bit confused here, if you haven't. So anyway, the thing that's bugging me and is leaving me cautious and worried is that I was told that apparently when my mom spoke with the, I want to call them just the Verizon people, you know, they apparently, you know, they said, oh wow, you know, you have some pretty old internet, it's basically dial-up, and so you only get about 2 or 3 megabits. That's bullshit. I've checked with a site that shows you how much 1 megabit is, whatever. We have less than 1 megabit right now. Yeah, less than 1 fucking megabit. So getting 6 or 7 would be nice, but if they believe we have 2 or 3, then I can't believe them if they say they can guarantee us 7. So I don't know. I'm not sure what to expect. I've already told my mom, you know, if we do this downtime and get, you know, I find out we only get like 2 or 3 this time, and they finally gave us 2 or 3 megabits, but that's it, because we do live out in the middle of fucking nowhere, basically. I'm gonna be a little bit pissed, because that means we had no internet for a few days, only to get internet that's about twice as fast, which isn't really that fast. I mean, we need faster internet. So, you know, since I've already told my mom to go ahead and call them and say, let's do it, I can only sit here and wait and hope to God that I'm hoping at least for 500 KB per second. You know, because, again, I have, for anyone who doesn't know, again, I get 90 KB per second download speed. Yeah. It is slow as fuck. And I've already have one friend who is like, oh, hi, you must live in the middle of nowhere, because I get 800 billion megabytes per second. Well, go fuck yourself. I mean, compared to dial-up, I mean, I know one friend that used to live in town, he's gone in the army now. A couple of years ago, we kind of might have skipped school to go and install a game on his computer, and the game had to update. Or no, we had to go to the site first to actually make his account. And he had, I want to say, I think it was called Earthlink. It was basically dial-up. And it took us a little over an hour and a half to get to the site, make an account, and Jesus Christ, never make an account on dial-up speed. You know, when I sit there for 20 minutes trying to make it, it was terrible. So I mean, yeah, you know, I'm faster than dial-up, but barely now. Just sad. Oh well. Hopefully, when the internet goes out and comes back in a few days, we'll have faster speeds. I hope. So with that, we can move on to another topic that I had saved for this video. And I actually just started looking up videos for this game because I'm very interested in it. Like I said, I mean, I'm looking for a job as hard as I can now because I want to be able to get this game when it comes out. Dragon Age 2. Now, I'm curious about the story behind it. I mean, that's why I played Dragon Age Origins, was because I was very curious about how the story was going to play out. And it's not that interesting of a story. I mean, it was interesting, but it wasn't surprising when they're like, oh, you know, it's like I can't remember what they're called anymore. It's like, oh, you know, we're created because we need to kill the archdemon. We're the only people that can because we drink the blood of our enemies. And we're the only ones that can stop them for whatever reason. And it's, you know, it wasn't very shocking, I guess. It was kind of cool, but you know, I saw it coming. And the biggest letdown of the game was that the archdemon didn't fucking talk. Like, I wasn't expecting to see its jaw move and start talking. I was, you know, like, at the very least, you know, telepathically talk. You know, I figured I'd get up there and he would just like be taunting me or something, but nothing. It was just a fucking dragon. And I don't know. I was disappointed by it. And then for some reason, a lot of people, you know, from what I know, people told me that they were disappointed by Awakening for some reason. Like, I didn't expect Awakening to be, you know, another 30, 40 hours. I mean, Dragon Age Origins itself, I've seen a lot of people that, you know, they've told me, oh yeah, I've only got one character and I'm about 100 hours in, I'm still not even done. and they're the people that they do every single side quest that they can possibly find. By the way, if anyone's interested about this current game going, he's just fighting shit in space. The space battle is very boring. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, Awakening's too short. It's like, well, it's not supposed to be a long game. It's just an expansion. And it did expand on the actual story, which is really cool, because we get to meet, I can't remember what they're called. I haven't played that game in a while. But, you know, they talk now, which is kind of cool, and we get to learn the backstory of it. Honestly, I think Awakening's story was a lot better than Origins. Origins is basically, because we basically find out that, you know, they eventually find an old god, they, you know, convert him or whatever, they make him into one of them to make an archdemon. Then they, oh yeah, Darkspawn, there we go. So then, you know, the Darkspawn, eventually they get up above ground, huge war starts, we kill the archdemon, end of war, and this keeps happening over and over. Makes you wonder, why can't we just go and find all the old gods and kill them? They're all sleeping. So I'm very curious about what the story for Dragon Age 2 is going to be. Is it going to be just as good? Or, well, is it going to be good at all? And of course, I've looked up gameplay of it. There's not much gameplay. There's a few videos of, you know, the developers. They talk about it. How you can, but this is what I like about it, is they show that, like, throughout Dragon Age Origins, you don't have to pause the game at all. But it's highly recommended that you do, because it's easier. And a cool thing they've added to Dragon Age 2 is that you can do it in real time and it'll feel fluent, which is pretty cool. So I know I've had a lot of people ask me, oh, are you going to play Dragon Age 2? Are you going to play Dragon Age 2? Fuck yeah, I'm going to play Dragon Age 2. But it all depends on if I have money to get it, or if I can get somebody to get it for me. I mean, hell, and especially with my new internet, if someone wants to buy me Dragon Age 2 on Steam, if that's possible, by all means, go for it. Granted, I'd rather... I mean, hey, you know, if somebody wants me to get it so bad that they're willing to buy it for me and I'll play it for them, I'm happy to do it. It saves me money, and I get to play an awesome game for you. I was actually going to make a video about this too before, but my only problem is what's going to happen is if like 2 people decide, oh hey, you know, I'm going to get this guy Dragon Age 2, and so maybe he'll do a Let's Play for me, and I have 2 people that do that, so 2 people buy the game and gift it to me. What could I do then? Am I able to gift it back? I doubt it. So, you know, in the same video I told people, like, well, if you do want to buy me a game, send me a PM on YouTube first. That way I don't have people, you know, 5 people sending me the same game. But, you know, again, at the same time, I doubt anyone would want to buy me a game. But, you know, it's just, I'm throwing it out there for you guys now. If you want to give me Dragon Age 2, by all means, I won't stop you. I can't, to be honest. But my first thought was, you know, if they did get it for me, I wouldn't be able to download it fast. But with my new internet coming, you never know. So I'd be happy to get it. I'd be happy to take the game off your hands and play it for you. But I figured that won't be the case. So, and no, I'm not the type of guy that I'm not gonna. Oh, by the way, we're done with the space battle. Yeah, I'm not the kind of guy that will make a video saying, you know, oh hey, you guys should get me this game or something. No, I don't ask for games. It's weird. So that was my Dragon Age 2 talk. Been meaning to do it, so now we're... Oh, the saddest part about this mission, it's a shitty mission, and George dies. Spoiler alert. I love George. I'm pissed. Why couldn't they make him die last? That would have been nice. Kill off Cat first, George last. Oh well. Then, of course, you got everyone's like, oh, he might not be dead. Oh, fuck off. He's dead. Deal with it. Jesus Christ. I know, I get it. People want him to live because he's a Spartan 2. He's so cool. You know, he's badass, but at the same time, he's very sympathetic. And he's dead. He's dead, people. Get over it. I don't know why people want him to be like, oh, but, you know, he could have gone into the... No, shut up. He's fucking dead. Deal with it. Until Bungie comes out and says, George is not dead. He's dead.
Go ahead, Colonel.
That's it. That's all there is to it. I'm sorry. I love him too, but he's dead. So anyway, as you can see here, we are... I don't remember this part of the cutscene. What the fuck?
Understood, Colonel.
As she's already donated
Are we already driving off? Yeah, we're already, okay. So this is the part where we go and fight. We take the fight to the Covenant, blow some shit up, and we will be boarding the ship. I'm not sure if we get to the boarding of the ship in this video. Sorry, guys. Let's see, what else can I think of to talk about? Not really sure. Again, I mean, this video won't even be uploaded for at least another week. Well, it depends on how long my internet's down, but again, it is January 11th? Tuesday. Something like that. So, I'm curious as to how long it'll be until I upload this. So, I think, yeah, this is the one where he is more defensive than I take it. I know in the legendary one, he's like, okay, we're going to take more of an offensive approach, and he shoots down and destroys everything. Honestly, I prefer the offensive approach because he shot down under the ship, under the Covenant ship there, and he just blew the shit out of all the Banshees and whatnot, shooting down from under it, which left him with very little opposition. But as you can see now, he's being shot at. This is what I don't like. This is why I don't like space battles. Oh, and the worst part is that you can't exactly ram in. You can't exactly get your shield back by ramming into someone. But I think the shields come back in regularly now for the space battle. I don't remember though. You'd have to watch Mythic Tyrant's legendary stuff. I'm pretty sure he talks about that, or maybe it's just on the site. For anyone who doesn't know, on the link that I'm giving you in all these videos to Tyrant's this topic on Bungie.net, which is, you know, basically he gives you his Twitter, his YouTube account. If you go there, there's actually a site. It's an HBO site where you can go there and just find tips and whatnot. And he's got videos of himself playing the same stuff right here. I think it's the same stuff anyway. And he actually has his commentary on it as well. So if you want the same stuff, but you don't want my commentary, you can go to the topic I gave you and find the HBO site that he does his. I don't think he has all the levels done up there yet. But, you know what, let me go check for you guys real quick. Not like it's going to matter, but... Let's see, I wonder if I can do it before this video ends. We still got 2 minutes. I think I got it. If I am downloading right now. 57% down. Okay, yep, the Halo Reach Mythic Difficulty Guide is now live on HBO. It's always said that though, so that doesn't mean it's done. Last I checked, I think his last level was Exodus. Yep, he still has his all the way up to Exodus, so still has last 3 levels to do. Kind of sucks, but oh well, deal with it. But again, this is if you want his commentary over mine. He has it, like each page, you know, to give a description of what to do, and that shows a video of him doing it. So it's pretty cool. I would definitely check it out. I know I did. I really should find something to talk about for the next few videos. This is going to be a long level, guys. A long level. Lots of preparation in this level, too, when we get to the actual ship. We should be getting there soon, though. Well, actually, I got an idea for what I can talk about the next video. It feels like I've beaten this idea to death, but whatever. If you don't like it, you can always mute it. Which, you know, I find it strange that I have to tell that to people. I get so many comments, especially on the TF2 video that I have up, which I'll probably save this discussion for the next video as well. But for anyone who doesn't know, I have the videos of the TF2, was it the 9 pubs versus the 6 pros, and so many fucking people say this, like, oh, I didn't like your commentary, you're so biased, oh, I didn't like your voice. There's a fucking mute button, people. There's a goddamn mute button. Use the fucking mute feature. It's there for a reason. Use it. I beg of you. If you don't like my fucking voice, mute the video. Please. Because usually if my voice is there, usually you can't hear the game. Well, it depends on the game. If I'm doing a Let's Play, it's different, but...